Your marketing mix is your set of magic ingredients. And that whole mix has digitalized over the last couple of years. Hence, we call it the remix, your chapter 2 of Dave Shafee Digital Marketing Excellence. This task, 2B Digital Marketing 2019, is about that. The command word is evaluation. So keep that in mind. You are looking at strengths and weaknesses. Compare and contrast. To start the task, it's important that you establish once again the concept of marketing mix and the digital marketing mix. Talk about it together. Give the right references. You could indicate an example of how a traditional product becomes digital. Maybe even give a little case study example. Without too much delay there, move on to evaluating your company. For an example, Kiehl's, or for an example, Coca-Cola. Digital marketing mix. You could make a brief comment about the context of your organization, whether you are a digitalized company, a laggard in digital, a managed digital, or optimized once again. And has there been any trends in the company, or has there been any investments in the company? Example, into the world of digital. Example, it's over the last 5 years, McDonald's started talking about a vision saying we want to be a modern, progressive burger company, and the digital transformation started. If there's something like that, I will mention that because that's impacting my digital marketing mix. There onwards, maybe use a table to lay out the digital marketing mix elements and to tick off the areas that your company is currently engaged or involved in. So on a digital product, you might look at some of the app related stuff they do or any AR, VR. So look at some of those dimensions using the theory to build your digital marketing mix scorecard. Digital product, digital price, digital place, and then you got to see which ones are available in your company. Then obviously you're going to use a column to discuss, establish what's happening in your company. If something is not digitalized in your company, so example, if you're a cafe like Spinner and you don't have a website, you don't have to worry about it. You have to say a website is not available under digital place. But Spinner has a fairly engaged Facebook presence. So you can mention that and customers interact to get information through that. So that's the game plan. Maybe you could, some of the advanced students indicate a benchmark of a company who's doing great in that area, ideally from the industry. So example, if it's a fashion brand, your product is typically your clothes and accessories, which are physical in most cases, and the digital product is, at Burberry they would have an augmented reality, a web interface, app interface to all their products, so that people can get to know the background, the history, the material that's gone into. So you could benchmark something briefly. There onwards, outside of the table, in paragraph form, you could start your evaluation. Detail comparing your strengths and weaknesses, gaps, and concluding what's the situation with the selected aspects of a digital marketing mix. So example, if your Facebook advertising, which comes under promotion, is fairly monologue, there is almost zero engagement. You could give those statistics based on your research on social bakers or maybe your own research on their timeline. And you might not see any conversion. So look at your reach, your race factors, reach, act, convert, engage, using Smart Insights, PR Smith, and then evaluate where your strengths and weaknesses are. Maybe your reach is great compared to maybe your competitor, but your engagement levels might be pretty weak. For an example, everything you see on Facebook, on Cargills, yeah, almost zero engagement. So likewise, take maybe your product, your promotion, your place, and evaluate and come to a conclusion whether it's a strength or a weakness for your company.